Guys, welcome back to IITC channel. This is Ved Prakash Singh from IITC. Now we will discuss element number 8 of a safety management system. In earlier slide we have seen the safety management systems and different elements of safety management system and which is a good safety management system and what are the bad safety management system. We will discuss in this slide only element number 8 so that you are able to get all this information in the less time. Evaluation, selection and control of contractors. Now question is, guys, why we need to evaluate, why we need to select and why we need to control the contractors. Guys, I can tell you at this point of time, each and every company in India or abroad, they take the help of contract employees. Earlier, I remember in before 80s, there was system to employ everyone in-house. So everyone will be working on permanent basis. There is no word or system so-called contractor is. But now without contractor, we cannot breathe in. Every organization must need help from contractors. So that means we need to be very careful while we selecting the contractors. So that means we need to evaluate the contractor efficiency, performance, strength in terms of quality, competence, safety awareness, safety statistics, safety knowledge, safety promotion, safety budget. And we need to find out whether those people are working at right pace, at right motivation, so that if they are going to work with our organization in the right attitude, right manner, that means we are able to achieve our safety objective and target. So that means before we give a purchase order to them or before we employ a contractor to our work, we must evaluate their capacity, their efficiency, their attitude, their awareness in terms of safety, health and environment. And after that we need to put them onto our job after giving the safety induction and some other safety related training, SOP related training and many other things. So guys, in this session we are going to see why we need to evaluate, why we need to select and why we need to control the contractors. We will see different methods of evaluation. We will see who should carry out evaluation, benefits of evaluation and selection. What do you mean by contractor performance? Why to carry out evaluation, selection and control of contractors? These all questions, these are the minimum questions you are going to be answered in these following slides. Let us go through that. Please, my humble request for you is to please subscribe the button, subscribe the channel if you have not done so far. You see in this slide there are total 8 elements and number 8 is highlighted in red bold, and now this is another 7 elements. So this total comprise of 15 elements, but we will discuss element number 8 only in this session. Guys, the major objective is to establish a system or procedure to evaluate, select and control contractors working in the workplace. That means company must have established system to evaluate the performance, capacity, efficiency, awareness, training, attitude and many more things as per the checklist. I have prepared one checklist for how to evaluate the contractors in terms of health, safety, environment. If you are interested to take it, please put into the comment section that you need this so that I can forward it to you to your email ID, or I can make one presentation, or I can give you the link of that Excel sheet which you can use to make your own procedure. And why? And companies should have the procedure to select the right contractor. And after selecting, after giving training, when they are working in the company, we need to control the contractors' activity so that the performance of the contractors is enhanced and monitored. Need to ensure contractors are aware of their safety obligations before any work is being awarded to them. we need to ensure that those contractors who are going to work in our company, who are going to be part of our organization, they knows what are their they know what are their responsibility of safety. They should know their obligations. They should know their responsibility. They should know all safe work practices. They should know what are the hazards. They should know what kind of emergency we are going to have. So these are the part of training. Before they are employed on our job, we must give a training. We must give a mandatory training as per the training matrix. We have made one presentation for training matrix. I would request you, if you are interested to know more thing about safety training matrix, please go through my training program of 7 to 8 minutes, which will give you what is a training matrix, how TNA is to be done, what is a training need assessment, and how to build training matrix. The factory shall establish a document, a system for assessment and evaluation of contractor. So guys, this has to be done at the bidding phase, or after bidding, or before awarding the purchase order. And companies should have a robust system how to evaluate, who will evaluate, what are things to be covered. As I mentioned that there are some Excel checklist, there are basic minimum requirements are there, where we can see the different elements of contractor performance, and accordingly we can select the right contractor. This is to ensure that only competent and qualified contractors are selected and permitted to carry out the contracted work. Guys, it is our responsibility that we need to identify the right, competent, skilled and good attitude contractors to work for our dangerous operation, hazardous operation, routine job, non-hazardous operation. Because if our partners are good, so we are able to achieve our safety objective and target. The selection criteria may consist following, but there are many more things what I have mentioned in the Excel sheet. You can please feel free to put in the comment section. I will come back to you. But these are the basic essential safety performance indicator what we need to go through when we are selecting the contractor. Safety management system. What is the safety management system of contractor? Safety track record. What are the safety statistics of contractor last 3 years, last 5 years? Safety training records. What are the trainings? Who have been given training? What is the refresher? What are the their competence level? What is a TNA? We need to see the competence in handling the job and safe working practices. What are the SOPs? What are the methods? They have it. These are the minimum points what we have covered over here. There are many more things what you need to go through that. If you don't know, please put in the comment section. I will come back to you. I will send you the Excel sheet with the checklist of contractor evaluation. Selection system shall incorporate a pre-approval of contractor's procedure for major or specialized job. Guys, for specialized job, I would say even non-specialized job, we must have pre-approval of a contractor procedure. Before contractor comes to work here in our company, they has to be pre-approved by HSE department, by operation department, by finance department, by the management. New contractor who are not in the pre-approved list will have to be subjected to an evaluation and selection procedure. New contractor or contract renewal, I would say that every contractor must be evaluated, must be selected as per the approved evaluation and selection process, so that we have got strong, competent and nice team to work with us. Existing and new contractors who do not meet the selection criteria shall be posted in the disqualified list. This is very important. Most of the time, many contractors will bid to do a job for you, but those contractors who are not qualifying your safety and evaluation criteria, that means this has to be put in the disqualified list, so that nobody in the organization can select those people. All written contract shall be clearly spell out the safety, health and environment responsibility and obligation that the contractors have to comply with. Before signing the contract document or in contract document, we have to give all the safety related roles, responsibilities and obligations of contractor, which contractor has to comply once he is selected and are ready to work for our company. Prior to commence work in the factory, safety induction, awareness program and training program on various safe operating procedure, standard operating procedure has to be given to all contract employees. Induction shall cover all basic safety requirement, emergency response, hazardous operation, hazardous activity, permit to work, do's and don'ts by contractor clearly before they are assigned and they are allowed to work in the company. Prior to commencement of any new area item work in the factory, the workers are to be briefed of the safe practices, the work potential hazards and safe control measures. Before commencing any job, before commencing to work in any area, the factory manager, factory responsible people have to give the training induction to each and everyone, including contractor, about the hazards, about the risk, about the emergency response plan, about do's, about don'ts, and about the safety control measures to each and everyone who is going to work in new area, in new system, on new machine. An effective communication chain shall be established to update all the contractors about any changes in the procedure and risk profile. Strong and robust safety communication system should be there to update all the contractors if there is any change in the procedure, in the man, in the machine, in the material, in the operation, in the emergency, after every accident and after every change in risk profile. Everybody must be trained. A system shall be established to monitor and assess the contractor safety performance throughout the progress of the work. I know there are some contractors, in some contract is valid for 3 years. That means for 3 years this contractor has to work at the high performance safety level, at a good attitude level, at competent level. So his performance, contractor's performance has to be evaluated on every quarterly basis, every monthly basis, every 6 monthly basis, every yearly basis, so that contractor is going to deliver the same amount of job, same safety indexes and in safe working environment. When you are going to evaluate the safety performance of people, then if you find something plus or minus, if you want something to improve, this recommendation, this control, this feedback has to be given to the contractor so that contractors can improvise the safety performance in the next quarter. A demerit point system can be used to control all the non-conformances. The record shall be used as a criteria for future selection. If there is a deviation of the contractor performance, then there should be penalty system should be there. There should non-conformance system should be there, so that people or contractors are working efficiently. And tell them this will be used to select you as a contractor next time. So they have some discipline. This will help you to maintain company safety performance. A safety system shall be established to control and ensure that only equipment, tools and machines that are certified to be of sound operating condition are allowed to work in the factory. Guys, there should be some system, some procedure to ensure that right tools and tackles are used for right job. Each tools and tackles are certified, maintenance and inspected on regular basis, so that people are going to use right tools at right time with right competence at the right work to avoid any unfortunate accident. A system shall be established to inspect tools, equipments, machine that are bought in and used in the factory. Inspection shall be carried out periodically by a competent person. Guys, sometimes there are contracts to ensure that contractor brings their equipment, their facility, their tools and tackles. But before those equipments, those machines, those tools and tackles are used in our company, these equipment must be inspected, certified, and this certification has to be done by a competent person periodically or before first use. So this will ensure the right use of right tool at right place, so that we can avoid any accident. Guys, I am very sure in this last 5 to 7 minutes you have gone through all this aspect what we have explained, and this information was useful for you. Now the time is question answer session. Now we understand different methods of evaluation: technical evaluation, commercial evaluation, and safety evaluation, environment evaluation, quality evaluation, and competence evaluation that you can do. Who should carry out evaluation? The area owner, work owner, and the plant manager should carry out the evaluation so that he or she has right contractor. Benefit of evaluation selection. Benefit is that I think you should be able to answer this, but let me answer for you. Benefit is while selecting and evaluating, you can select a right contractor for you so that you can avoid any unfortunate accident and you can have high performance with high quality product. What do you mean by contractor performance? Contractor performance, contractor efficiency, behavior, attitude, accident report, accident history in past 1 month, 1 quarter, half year, year. So that you need to evaluate the contractor performance quarterly basis, half yearly basis, yearly basis, so that you need to ensure that contractor is performing at the same rate of performance throughout the contract period. And you tell them if there is some deviation in the contractor performance, you need to give the performance feedback to the contractor so that contractor can improve the performance in the following quarter. Last question is why to carry out evaluation, selection and control of contractors. Guys, now I think you know the answer of this question. If you do not know the answer of this question, I would request you to please go back in the first slide and go through the presentation again. And if you have any question, any query, any suggestion, please put in the comment section so that I can come back to you. Guys, with this I will request you to please subscribe the button, press the bell icon so that you can get a regular update. With this guys, I hope you enjoyed the session. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you.